Hi folks. This meditation is about improving the breathing in the belly and finding the lower Tantien and staying connected to the lower Tantien through the meditation process. So to begin, find your alignments, spine raised, chest, shoulders sunk, shoulder blades spread, hands over the knees, arms, elbows dropped, feet under your knees. Put your mind in your feet and your root. Begin to breathe into your belly smoothly, evenly. Release your nerves. Let your chi sink. And settle in. First of all, you want to make sure that your belly is soft, your breathing is smooth, and you let go of the muscles on the front of your belly. Relaxing those muscles and relaxing the organs underneath. And while you're doing this, get a sense of how much your belly moves. What is the range of motion in your belly as you breathe? This is your baseline. And then we're going to do a short exercise to see if we can increase the range of motion of the belly with your breathing and engage the belly deeper and more completely. So the first thing is this. Extend your elbows to the sides. Bring your hands up so that they're facing the belly. At least 2 fist width in front of the body, not much more. And with the arms relaxed in this position, actively sink your elbows downwards. Now, as you actively sink downwards, if your shoulder blades are spread and your shoulders are slightly forward and the elbows are forward of the sides of the body, this is the normal spreading open of the back and the elbows coming forward that you use when you're sitting. So maintain the spread in the shoulders, the elbows slightly forward, bringing the elbows to the side, bringing the hands to roughly the edge of your etheric field, in front of the belly, not high in front of the chest or the diaphragm, in front of the belly. And here, if you keep your spine still and you gently sink your elbows down, gently but firmly sink the elbows, you will feel a pressure wave coming from the shoulders and moving down through and into your belly. You connect your elbows to the belly. Now maintain that connection, and on the next in-breath, expand the hands forward, the elbows more to the side, and expand the fingertips towards each other. And breathe out and reduce the hands, release the hands, bring the hands back and bring the elbows in slightly. So the elbows are going forward on the in-breath, they're going away from each other and slightly downward, and the hands open and extend forwards. And on the out-breath, you bring the hands and the arms back to neutral. Now, if you raise the elbows slightly and the shoulders slightly, and you do this, it doesn't connect into your belly. It doesn't stretch the belly open. There's no contact. To make the contact, the shoulders sink and the elbows sink until you feel a pressure, a light pressure coming through the diaphragm and into the belly. And once you have gained that contact, maintain that contact. As you breathe in, expand the arms and the hands forward and out to the sides. And with the out-breath, breathe out and bring the arms back to neutral, yet maintaining the contact with the belly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, if you continue to do this, the arms turn the belly into a bellows, reducing the size of the belly with the out-breath, increasing the size of the belly with the in-breath. Always maintain a down in the elbows and the shoulders, and slowly increase the range of motion of the arms, hands, your belly, and therefore your breath. The arms and the hands and the belly expand. Breathing in deeper and release. Back to neutral, breathing out. One more. And after this out-breath, bring the hands down, find your alignments, and breathe into the belly. Now, if you did this well, you will notice that you have a little bit more space in the belly now. Sometimes it can be considerable how much space you can gain in the belly. Now, this is quite a strong exercise, and it pulls the belly muscles open, and it pulls the organs open and expands open the belly. So you can't do this with a lot of force. You encourage the body open. And you can't do too many repetitions. You're looking for around 6 to 12 repetitions. Start off with half a dozen, see how it works for you, see how it affects you. And then, over time, build that up to 12 repetitions. And notice, how much breath do you have before you do the exercise? How much breath do you have after you've done the exercise? So now, breathing into the belly, relaxing the body, establishing your root. Releasing your nerves. Practicing this over time can dramatically increase the space that you have in your belly, the size and length of your breath, and how deep that breath will go into your organs. Now, the second half of this meditation is trying to find the lower Tantien, trying to connect to the lower Tantien. Now, for you to connect to your lower Tantien, which is deep in the body, you need your mind to actually go inside your body, not remain on the surface of your body, but to penetrate and go deep inside of you. So we have a little exercise to get your mind inside and bring your mind to the lower Tantien. This exercise is best done with your eyes closed. So re-establish your alignments. Close your eyes. Put your attention to your nose and the nasal passages, and feel the air coming in the nose. Feel the air coming in the nose and feel the air exiting the nose. And then follow in through the nose and all the way back to the back of your throat. Feel the air coming in the nose, through to the back of the throat on the in-breath, and follow the breath back out of the nose on the out-breath. Now, once you have come in the nose and made contact with the back of the throat, you can feel the air running over the back of the throat, which is generally cooler as you breathe in and warmer as you breathe out. Now, the next in-breath, come in, make contact with the back of the throat and stay there. Stay in contact with the back of the throat as you breathe in and out. Notice the changes between the quality of the in-breath and the out-breath as the air moves over the tissues of the inside of your throat. Now, the inside of your throat is somewhere in the middle of your body. And now, as you continue to breathe, just let the mind slowly sink from the throat down the middle of your body into the area of the chest, and just stay down the middle of your body into the top of the belly. Now, as you continue down through the belly, at some point you're going to hit an energetic shelf. This energetic shelf is where the lower Tantien lives. There are many points and channels at this height in the body. You have the Ming Men at the back on the spine. You have the Tantien in the middle. You have Qi Hai 1/3 in from the front of the body. You have the Diamai on the surface of the body running around the pelvis. And many interconnecting channels between these. And this creates a web at this height. And when your mind comes down and you contact this, there is a subtle quality difference at that height inside your body. So as you come down, when you hit that energetic shelf, stay there and let your mind focus on that area. Now, for many people, when they first attempt to do this, there's a kind of something there, but they're not quite sure if it is or if it isn't the lower Tantien, or where it is, or it feels a little bit out or off center in some way. This may be because you're not tuning into the lower Tantien itself. This may be that things are a bit fuzzy, or this may be that your proprioception is a little out from your energetic anatomy. Your proprioception is what tells you where you think things are in space. And often the proprioception is out. So if you practice this many times, eventually your proprioception and your energetic anatomy align. And then you will feel the lower Tantien in the dead center of your body, around 2 inches below the height of your navel. Now, for those that are more sensitive, you may feel the Ming Men point on the spine, the lower Tantien in the center of the body, and Qi Hai, which is an energetic point 1/3 in from the front of your body on the same height as Ming Men and lower Tantien. And the Qi Hai point is a collection point for the physical body and takes care of all the energetic requirements of the physical body, whereas the lower Tantien itself goes beyond the physical, beyond the energetic. So in the beginning, whichever of these 2 points that you make contact with, that you can feel inside of your body, is good enough. So if you feel some warmth or some vibration, oscillation, some kind of frequency at this height of the body, some way inside of you, whether it's Qi Hai or the lower Tantien is not important. Let your mind rest there Let your mind sit there like a hen sits on an egg. And breathe. Now, if your mind just sits there, you'll notice that your chi gathers there. That point becomes more alive. In Taoist meditation, it is a good thing to have some part of your mind remaining at the lower Tantien. And at the end of the meditation, you want all of your mind to focus and concentrate on the lower Tantien. With the mind focusing and concentrating on the lower Tantien, your chi will gather, will be drawn to that space. And if you simply relax and let go, some of that chi will be absorbed by the lower Tantien, and you will bank it for later. So remember the process. First of all, follow the air coming in and out of the nose. Second, come back to the throat. When you have established contact with the back of the throat, stay there for a minute. And then slowly sink down the center of your body until you find that energetic shelf. Remain there. Allow your mind to feel for the energetic center of your body. And if it shows itself to you, sit on that center like a hen sits on an egg and let your chi gather. Relax, let go, and allow that chi to be absorbed into the lower Tantien. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you find this useful. See you in the future, folks.